Hey everybody, Ian here, Entertainment Examiner with you this week. I am here to review the new release, Arrival, starring Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner, and Forest Whitaker, directed by Denis Villeneuve, who directed Sicario, a great film with Emily Blunt, Benicio del Toro, and Josh Brolin, and he directed Prisoners a few years ago with Hugh Jackman. Both of those are highly recommended, as is this film. This film stars Amy Adams as Dr. Louise Banks, a linguistics professor who is recruited by the military, headed by Forest Whitaker, to interpret for an alien spacecraft that has landed on Earth. Actually, there's 12 alien spacecrafts. They've all landed at random places in the world, and no one knows why. And there's a door that opens every 18 hours, I believe. So they go up, and there's these aliens with these 7 legs behind a glass wall. And they have to interpret their communications, which are all circular, literally. They're circular. It's a really neat movie, and there's a core to it that shows kind of, because a lot of other countries want to take a more militaristic approach to just destroying the aliens, and Amy Adams' character is very adamant that we have to communicate with them and find out why they're here. The key to this movie is a backstory of sorts. Not really, I don't want to give too much away. It's a backstory of sorts, I'll say, concerning Amy Adams and a child that kind of messes with time. And it's not until later on in the movie, near the end, that the time you figure out is not linear. So that kind of turns the movie on its head a little bit. This movie is getting very good reviews so far. I think I saw it on the Rotten Tomatoes site. It has like a 93%. I wouldn't go that far in terms of like saying it's like the best movie of the year or anything, but it's a very solid, well done science fiction film. Amy Adams does terrific work here. She's been doing terrific work for a long time. I think she's up for like her 5th Oscar nomination by now, which is a shame that she's never won. But she's always in years where there's very heavy competition. When she was up for her first one in Junebug in 2005, and then subsequently for films like Doubt and American Hustle and The Master. She could very well get a nomination here. She's very strong in this role, very determined as this professor who wants to make everything right with as little casualty as possible, and she's really the only one making a breakthrough with this alien species. She does, in her fine work, Amy Adams, I think, if she does end up getting an Oscar nomination, there's not many science fiction films that get nominated for their acting. I was thinking Sigourney Weaver for Aliens, which is rare, but if you watch Sigourney Weaver in Aliens, the second one, Aliens, James Cameron's 1986 one, I think she was nominated for more of her loving type of character, Newt, than Sandra Bullock for Gravity a few years ago, which she pretty much carried that movie. So, I definitely recommend Arrival. It's based on a short story, which I have not read, but I would like to now. And it has a lot of interesting elements to it in terms of the timeline and the communication in the process. It's very absorbing. I sat through it and didn't... Usually I can personally tell if I like a movie by how many times I look at the time, which usually is an indicator you want the movie to be, over soon. But I didn't do maybe once during this movie. So, good indicator, good film. I definitely recommend Arrival, 3 stars out of 4. A solid film, good release, go see Arrival. It's a very engaging science fiction picture which has a lot of big ideas and uses them to its fullest extent. It's a smart movie, which is really good to see after a couple weeks of duds. So, thank you for watching. I please hope you all like, comment, and subscribe, of course. I would love to know what you thought about Arrival, or any other movie, or if you want to comment on any of my other videos, or I have unboxing videos too that are great to watch. I have some of those coming up in the next coming weeks as well. So let me know what you think of Arrival, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Well, does this feel worse?